Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is time for the Fenty Fam sale, so if you love a deal, let's chat. Yes, y'all, it is time to stock up on your favorite Fenty Beauty products starting August 26th to the 27th. It is early access on the site, so if you use Shanygne30 at fentybeauty.com, you will get 30% off site-wide and a gift with your purchase. Now, if you missed that, that's okay, because that was just early access. The official sale will start August 28th to the 31st, and you won't need a code for that. Just go to fentybeauty.com and site-wide you will get 25% off and a gift with your purchase. Now, because today's video is sponsored by Fenty Beauty, I'm going to go through and tell you my must-haves for this sale. Y'all know I done tried everything that they come out with, and I have some favorites. Now, we talk about the makeup quite a bit over here, which I'm still gonna do in today's video, but you know what doesn't get enough attention? The skincare. So this is the Cherry Dub BHA toner. Y'all know I have sensitive, oily combination skin, so I really need to pay attention into the skincare products I'm putting on because I can very easily break out. However, I have had no issues with this so far, and I love that because this is like a 2-in-1 toner serum kind of thing. So it'll give you the look of tightened pores when you put this on, but it'll also smooth skin. So I love that, especially using this under makeup. At nighttime, I'll use this, no issues, part of my 10-step routine. But in the morning, the skin prep before you put makeup on is just as important as the makeup you put on top of said skin. So using this underneath makeup is really just going to give you that like smooth canvas, and the makeup that you put on top of it is really just going to glide on. And when you really want your makeup to like fuse with your skin so it looks a little bit more natural, you need to pay attention into your skincare. So sticking with skincare, next up is the Hydra Vizor SPF that they have. This is the clear version. I do have the tinted option, but I put makeup on today. So on days when I'm not wearing makeup, I might wear the tinted one. I might wear the clear one. I know the cast that SPF can give, especially if you are a deeper complexion, is a concern, but you watch the video of me putting this on, I can go out with the clear option and have no issues, but the tinted option is there and especially if I want a little bit more coverage on my face. But under makeup, I stick with the clear option just because I feel like the pigment of the foundation, concealer, blush, anything like that can really just work its own magic. Won't have to worry about any other type of interference, which some SPF can do as well. So I just stick with the clear one when I'm wearing makeup. And then last in my prep before I actually get to the makeup, this is the Grip Trip Hydrating and Plumping Primer. This, if you're not wearing makeup, you're going outside and you just want plump, moisturized looking skin, you can put this on and go about your day. Look beautiful. Skin glistening, especially if it's sunny outside. This underneath makeup is going to give you the same exact thing. Makeup is still going to glide on when you put it on, but the makeup is also going to grip onto it. So if you have oily skin, if you sweat throughout the day, if you have to worry about your makeup moving, it's not if you put makeup on top of this. Next up, this is their Shake and Play blush. This is in the shade Quit Whinin'. Fenty will always have the cutest names for their products. This is such a pigmented but easily blendable. Do you see that? Now, y'all know when it comes to blush, I keep it cute. You know, I'm not on the blush blindness, at least today. So I like that you can control it when it comes to this product. So if you really do want to build it up and have people see the blush, I'm talking see it, they absolutely can if you want to. However, if you're more of you just want a flush look with your blush, you want something simple, maybe you're only wearing blush, you can do that as well. So I like this. The shade is flattering. It blends in whether you're working with cream products, powder products, so I really like this blush. I did underpaint today, so then I went in with the matchstick in the shade Caviar. Changed the game when they came out with this shade. Do you see that? A contour that is not my foundation shade, because my foundation shade should not be the deepest contour that you have. Okay, I told you I really like cream products for blush, bronzer, contour, because I just feel like it, again, infuses into your skin and it gives you more of a natural look. So natural blush, natural bronzer, natural, like my cheeks are just carved out like this. This blends really nicely, and I think with underpainting, it makes it so it's prominent on the face, but it's not doing too much. It's not looking like a, did you blend that out? Kind of thing. I did set my under eye with the Set It Down powder, and this is in the shade Strawberry Milk. It's a pink shade, but I like that it's not too pink. It's almost like a pinky peach kind of shade, and I just, especially with the color palette of the makeup that I was going with today, I feel like it just really blended everything in together and gave me that bright under eye look. Now, y'all know the original powder, I say, is a very matte powder. That is like the ultimate matte powder. However, this one, it's kind of like a soft matte kind of thing. It's to the point where I can actually put that one on my under eye because I do have drier under eyes. I can wear it throughout the day. I don't feel like my under eyes start looking or feeling dry. So this as an under eye powder, change the game, Fenty. Y'all know a product I absolutely love, I think is perfect for the skin, is the Butta Drop. I have it in just about every version you can get it in, except the Smurf one. I missed out on the Smurf. That's one of those like FOMO type of launches. So when they came out with it, I had to get it. So this is Amber Bouquet. Oh, and if you guys have never seen this product before, this is their Butta Drop Whipped Oil Body Cream. So the product in general, absolutely amazing for your skin. If you have dry skin, if it's a drier month, maybe it's a drier season, you go somewhere where it's drier, it instantly. And I didn't even put that much on. Look at that on that arm compared to the arm that had. Do you see just instant? And it's not too greasy, it's not too shiny. It literally just looks like you have hydrated skin. Sometimes it really depends on the day, where I'm going, what I'm doing. I want to look like a glazed donut sometimes. And sometimes I just want to look like, yes, I did put lotion on today. The actual formula is going to keep you hydrated 4 hours, especially put this on at night. You can wake up, still be hydrated. If you have to go to work, go to school, wherever it is that you're going, you don't have to worry about looking down an hour later. And even though you put lotion on, an hour later, you're back to being ashy. So that is how the product works, how it wears. Now, how it smells, this version, this is perfect for spring and fall. And because we're going into fall, I would say this gives I'm gonna go apple picking. I'm gonna go to a pumpkin patch. And the size of these things, this is at least going to get you through the season. And by the time you get to the next season, they'll probably come out with the next version that you can buy. One last thing for the body, they've got lotion, they've got the body cream. You know, they had to come out with body mist. So this is the all over body mist, and the scent is green raspberry. And I like that, even though kind of two different things, because the body cream, like I said, is very spring, fall, natural, fresh, kind of floral, where green raspberry, you probably guessed it, this is a more juicier type of scent. You can mix the two together. It smells very blow pop-ish, but you can mix the two together and they both work well together. It doesn't smell childish, it doesn't smell too outdoorsy. It's the right combination. And I probably needed some of that juiciness because we are still in summer, where I just smell, oh girl, skin glistening, smelling juicy and fresh. I'm ready for outside. Okay, now let's talk about some hair products. Now y'all know this is synthetic, very much so synthetic, and it's been a couple weeks. Y'all know what starts happening to a synthetic wig after a couple weeks. So this is the Waterboy Reparative Leave-In Conditioner Spray. So I went all over the wig with this, and as you can see, sprayed this all in, made sure it really got in there, and then combed it out. You see how the comb was easily going through this synthetic wig, especially that hair that touches the back of my neck. It needed a pick-me-up in this weather. So perfect for synthetic wigs, perfect for your natural hair as well. There are many reasons why you could need a leave-in conditioner. It also smells really good. You smell like cucumber? What do you smell like? I don't think it's cucumber. It smells something. It smells good though. And then I also have the flashy one. This is a 9-in-1 treatment oil. Listen, I don't care what the people say. I love me a good oil for my hair. I feel like a nice hydrated scalp, and y'all know I have a very dry scalp. Especially when there are braids, I would pop the wig off, but we did all of that to put it back on. So I'm not gonna show you my meeks right now. But you know, especially after getting those type of braids, boho braids, anything like that, my scalp gets dry very quickly. So, you know, a nice little oil run through in between hairstyles, I feel like it helps with the health of my hair and my scalp, and it also helps with my scalp not drying out. And the last two products I have are part of my lip combination for the day. So the first one is the Traced Out Lip Liner. This is in the shade Browned Out, and I've told y'all about these lip liners. You got about 30 seconds to place it where you want it, make any little touches, because once it dries, it dries. So if you have to worry about, you know, your lip liner smudging or coming off when you drink, anything like that, this ain't going nowhere after you put it on. So make sure you place it correctly or adjust quickly after you put it on. And then I also have this Gloss Bomb Stick in the shade Lust Bunny. I feel like this was that kind of nuded out pink that I've wanted. I have been trying to figure out a lip combination like that for a good little minute, again, to especially go with the eyeshadow that I have on today. You know, it's kind of like a brighter middle half of my face. And I feel like a lot of the times I end up with too pink of a lip. Like no matter what I try, the different undertones, I always end up with a kind of warmer pink, and I wanted that cooler pink nude type of combination. This, as soon as I put this on, and sometimes you can tell just like with the packaging, as soon as I put this on, I said, oh, absolutely, that's going to give me what I was looking for. And yeah, y'all, those are my must-haves that you should check out during this event. All of them will be linked in the description down below. All the information that you need to know about this event will be linked in the description down below. Let me know in the comments down below anything that you have your eyes on, because I do know I'm going to circle back around for that cream bronzer that just came out. And I think there are a couple more gloss sticks that I might look into. So let me know what you have your eye on in the comments down below. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, turn notification bells down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.